I am 3'1". I am basically just like your every average college kid, other than I'm not as tall as everybody. I'm even on the shorter end of being a little person. I have a spondyloepiphyseal dysplasia. I've had a lot of surgeries on my neck, my back. I'm just living every other life like anybody else and just trying to make my way being 3 feet tall. I am 20, soon to be 21. I live with my dad, my mom, and then my cute little dog, Daisy. I am studying at St. Francis University. I'm doing a dual major in communications. I really don't know what I'm going to do after college. Dwarf, little person, short-statured, whatever you really call me, as long as you don't call me the M-word midget, because in the community it's known as a very offensive term. I'm even on the shorter end of being a little person. Usually I say little person because it's kind of in the name, and then the more medical term is dwarfism.
Here's one of my favorite shirts. It's real simple. It can be a little more dressy. Put some khakis, put some boat shoes with this. It definitely is in the kids section.
Being a little person, if you really get fine cut and narrow, you could say it is kind of a challenge. I have to do things differently. It's all I've ever known. I wasn't magically tall one day and then short the other day, so one, I'm already used to it, and then two, it makes up who I am.
Here's just a simple dress shoe. It's a little kiddish with the bow, but hey, it's all I could find. My personal favorite is the 270s. Simple, stylish, and they also give me some height, so that's super nice.
I always have to do all my shopping in person. Now, parents kind of want their kids to look like them, like a mini-me, so the fashion has changed and it's not as hard to shop. For the size of clothing, so I'm going to start with my shoes. So it's an 11C in kids, if you know kids sizing. My pants are a size 5T, I think that's in the kid section, and then my shirt is a 7/8. We have a lot of skeletal issues, so I've had a lot of surgeries on my neck, my back. I've had some crazy scoliosis. I've had some hip problems, my knee, and my leg was very, very curved in, so I had a couple surgeries to try to straighten that guy out.
We met in Pittsburgh at a Little People of America conference that was held there. We got married about a year later.
Yeah.
We had been married for about 12 years before we decided to pursue adoption.
I started looking into it and sent a ton of emails to every adoption agency I could find on the internet. And then we saw Dasha's picture and we just, I don't know.
Well, we got a video.
Yeah, a video. And we just knew right away because she was so stinking cute. And we ended up going to Russia for once to meet her, and then waited a few months to go back when they said we could go get to know her more and bring her home.
Mobility, for me personally, I know when I was younger, I definitely wasn't doing the sports that all my average peers were. When I was younger, I had a little scooter that I would ride around school to keep up and to get on class on time. I'm not as fast or speedy or can go as long as you, but I pretty much can do just about anything, all my friends can do. Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Dash 3 Feet podcast. Everything under the sun about little people. Never try to pick us up in public. The Dash 3 Feet podcast, it's all about people with dwarfism, everything under the sun about little people. I try to give it as straight up as I can, since I do have dwarfism, and I do try to give you that first person perspective through the podcast. Just on a general note, us little people, we don't really like when strangers want to come up and grab you. When I go out into more of a bigger city or more populated area, I do tend to find myself getting more stares. I'm just used to it now, 20 years of living with dwarfism.
She's probably one of the funniest people in my life. She is always open to try new things, and she'll just call you up and say, hey, let's go do this. We go out in public and it's not really a big deal. We know that's just how it is, and sometimes you get those weird stares, but you just laugh about it, and I don't notice at all.
I'm not dating anybody. I don't have any dating websites or apps or anything. When it comes to dating, it doesn't really matter. It's all about the person and the personality. If I date a little person, that's cool. We can relate. We can have the house set up to both of our heights and everything. Dwarfism doesn't hold me back. If anything, it's opened doors for me. I've met new people. I've got to do so many cool and new things through it. To be honest, it's a pretty great life to live. Never shoot for less. You can always go for it, even if you don't think you can. Live life as wild as you can be.